Very good morning to one and all. So today I am going to explain module number 2, amplitude modulation and demodulation, lecture number 6. Before continue to lecture number 6, we take a review of lecture number 5. In lecture number 5, we start with the basic concept of modulation. We define a modulation, what is meant by modulation, why do need a modulation, then mathematical representation of amplitude modulation signal, then types of modulation also will be defined, the time domain and frequency domain, relationship between time domain and frequency domain of AM signal, all about the amplitude modulation. Today's lecture we discuss about the modulation index, what is meant by modulation index, then bandwidth and voltage distribution and power calculations. Some formulas will be derived. So modulation index is defined as the amount of modulation in AM signal is given by modulation index. So it is denoted by letter mu. So it is a ratio of amplitude of modulating signal divided by amplitude of carrier signal. So it is a purely ratio of amplitude of a modulating signal divided by amplitude of the carrier signal. So when amplitude of the modulating signal is equal to amplitude of the carrier signal, then modulation index is 1, or we can say in percentage there is 100% of modulation. And we can define according to the modulation index, the shape of the AM signal is 3 types: 100% modulation, over modulation and under modulation. If the over modulation is defined, that times means the amplitude of modulating signal is greater than the amplitude of the carrier signals. If under modulation, then modulation index is less than 1. If modulation is 100%, then the modulation index is equal to 1. And if the modulation is more than 100%, that time means we can say that the modulation is greater than 1. So while dealing with the MCQ, on the basis of this modulation index, we will ask the questions. That time the value of modulation index must be remembered, or your form also how much percentage of modulation. The modulation is under, then 50% modulation, 100, then mu is equal to their 100% modulation. If mu is greater than 1, then 150% of the modulation. Modulation index is a value that describes the relationship between amplitude of the modulating signal and amplitude of the carrier signal in the form of voltage. So M is equal to amplitude or voltage of a modulating signal divided by voltage of the carrier signal. This index also known as the modulating factor or coefficient or degree of the modulation. Multiplying modulation index by 100 gives the percentage of modulation. So what is by over modulation and distortion? If mu is greater than 1, then it is called as over modulation. If mu is less than 1, that time the distortion or over modulation will be occur. Distortion of voice transmission produces garbled, harsh and unnatural sounds of the speaker. Distortion of video signals produces scramble and inaccurate picture on the screen. So we can see the envelope no longer same shape original modulating signal, so that the distortion will be occurs. So clipping of the negative peaks occurs. So distortion of envelope is caused the over modulation, where the modulating signal amplitude Vm means AM is greater than the AC, or Vm is greater than the Vc, where Vm is the amplitude of voltage of the amplitude or voltage of the modulating signal, or VC is the voltage or amplitude of the carrier signal. Then we go to the bandwidth. Whenever we perform the practicals in laboratories, basically in communication laboratory, observing the AM signal waveform on oscilloscope, we can see the amplitude variation in the carriers with respect to time. At the plot signal amplitude versus frequency, this domain is called as the frequency domain display. The spectrum analyzer is used to display the frequency domain as a signal, and the bandwidth is, we can define the bandwidth is a difference between the upper sideband minus lower sideband of the frequencies, that is called as a bandwidth. So we can define in terms of mathematical, bandwidth is equal to frequency of upper sideband minus frequency of lower sideband. So one of the better understanding bandwidth concept, we take example. A standard AM broadcast station is allowed for transmitting modulating frequencies up to 5 kHz. This is the carrier frequency. If the AM transmission, the frequency of 980 kHz, this is modulating signal frequency. What are the sideband frequencies of total bandwidth? So upper sideband we can define FM plus FC. FM, frequency of the modulating signal, which is given 980 kHz, and frequency of the carrier, which is 5 kHz. So FC plus FM is equal to 985 kHz. FC minus FM is equal to gives the lower sideband frequency. So 985 is the frequency of upper sideband and 975 is the frequency of lower sideband. So 5 kHz is a modulating frequency of signal, and 980 kHz is the frequency of your carrier signal. Then bandwidth. Previously we defined what is my bandwidth. Bandwidth is a difference between upper and lower sideband of the frequencies. So we get upper sideband frequency, we get lower sideband frequency. So bandwidth is equal to upper sideband frequency minus lower sideband frequency. 985 minus 978 is equal to 10. So bandwidth of this AM broadcast station is 10 kHz. Or similarly we can calculate frequency or bandwidth is twice of your carrier frequency, twice FC. So is equal to 10 kHz. Then voltage distribution and power calculations. In this concept we define the modulation index in terms of the voltage. So modulation index is commonly computed for the measurement taken on the composite modulated waveform. Using oscilloscope we can find the voltage values Vm, Vmax minus Vminimum divided by 2, that is a peak voltage. And amount or depth of the amplitude modulation is expressed in terms of the percentage rather than the fraction. So we can calculate the different voltages V minimum, V maximum. So this is the different voltages that gives to depth of the amplitude modulations. According to this we can calculate the modulation index, and this value is helpful to define the shape of modulation, AM modulation. In radio transmission, the AM signal is amplified by the power amplifier. So radio antenna has characteristics impedance that ideally most pure resistance. AM signal is composite of the carrier and sideband signal voltages. So each signal produces power in antenna. So total transmitted power, that is denoted by P of T, is sum of carrier power plus power of two sidebands, that means upper sideband plus lower sideband. So when the percent of modulation is less than optimum, there is a much less power in sideband. The output power can be calculated by using formula total power I square total current flowing through the measure in RF current into resistance. So where IT is a total current flowing to the RF current or RF circuit, or R is the antenna impedance. So greater the percentage of modulation, higher the sideband power and higher the total power transmitted. So power in each sideband will be calculated: power in sideband, power in lower sideband, power in upper sideband, carrier power into square of the modulation square of the modulation index divided by 4. So this is the maximum power in the sideband when the carrier is 100% modulated. So in this lecture we define the concept of modulation index, how the modulation index define the shape of, then we define the voltage distribution over a waveform and power calculation, or the upper sideband total power, upper sideband power, lower sideband power, as well as the carrier power. Then we also define the concept of bandwidth, and there is one numerical also will be defined how to calculate the bandwidth by using upper sideband and lower sideband frequencies. So please subscribe my video, like, share it. So we can stop here. Thank you.